Hello, everybody. Welcome back to yet another installment of the podcast, Morning Drew. I'm so glad to have you. I'm Andrew, your host, aka Tank, I guess. And I've got company. Give it up for one of the top 3 girlfriends that I have. Top 2. Okay. She's number 1, I guess. Angela's here. Hello, Angela.
Hello! I'm back again.
Welcome.
Yes.
How are you?
Doing good.
I'm very glad to hear it. Long time no talk, huh?
Yeah, not since a couple of minutes ago.
A few crisp minutes. Feels like eons. Glad to have you back. Glad to have company again. A person can only talk to themselves for so many installments. So
That sounds like fun. Talking to yourself for like, that's it. That's just the podcast, is you're talking to yourself.
yeah, I'm pretty good at it.
Yeah. I imagine you're pretty good at it, yeah.
Yeah, I do. I get enough practice. But it's good to mix things up a little bit. So, it was a holiday this weekend. It was Easter, remember?
Yeah. So, and in celebration of the Easter holiday / fertility holiday, I sold a bunch of dildos.
Damn right.
Damn right.
I mentioned it to you already, but like, I knew Easter was coming up, but I somehow totally blanked that it was this past weekend. I just forgot entirely. Like, it was the day of Easter. Actually, the day before Easter in the evening, I went to Target and people were buying up all the Easter stuff, like plastic eggs and baskets and stuff. And I was like, oh, they're getting a head start, getting their shopping done early. Good for them, eh? All right. And then the next day, I was at work at the restaurant, and people had like baskets on their table, and they were wearing like bonnets and shit. And I was like, hey, celebrating early, get it out of the way. Can't blame ya. Good shit. And it wasn't until like 5 p.m. that someone mentioned that it was the day of Easter. Jesus was back. And I was like, oh, what? Oh. It seems everybody was right on time.
That's why the cave is open.
Who left the cave open?
Who left the cave
Don't you know Jesus is sleeping? Close it.
Yeah, the only reason that I ever remember any holidays is because my mom will text me about it having some kind of event that she wants to do with my aunt. And I'm like, no, thanks. I don't want to go over.
Yeah, I feel that. Even outside of pandemic times, it's kind of a trudge, kind of a drag. But you're gonna hang out pretty soon, right?
Yeah.
Especially now that you're pricked. You've got round 1 in you.
I'm a big prick, all right. Yeah, got round 1. It's pretty easy. They didn't give me any time to like even worry about it. They were just like, oh, hey, what's your birthday? And I was like, oh, this is my birthday. What is your occupation? This is my occupation. All right, cool. So these are the effects that some people get, and 1, 2, 3, stab.
Yeah. Yeah, they're like, are you allergic to anything? No. Okay, hey, look over there. Boink.
Boink.
Huh, what? Congratulations, you're immortal. Now get out.
Yeah.
Actually, stand there for 15 minutes so you don't die.
Yeah.
But after the 15 minutes, you won't ever die.
Hey, that sounds good to me.
Nah.
Nah.
That's the whole controversial philosophical thing, is that's like being immortal would be big boring or something like that.
I guess if it's anything like we were having during the pandemic, where like we kind of were just not seeing our friends and family ever, and we're just by ourselves, I think I could do it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to be, just because it's like you can only sleep all day for so many months, but
Why not?
But like I can sleep for months.
Yeah. I don't know. It would probably get to be pretty upsetting watching all your friends die over and over again. And then there's like the big question of just like, well, if I get injured, do I stay injured, or am I impervious to injury?
That's the
And
one.
if I fall to the bottom of the ocean with a rock, am I just stuck at the bottom? And if I get flung into space like Bender, am I stuck?
That's the one. I forgot about that. 'Cause a lot of it is like, well, you'll be alone, and I'm like, oh, my dream.
Yeah. I mean, being alone is pretty cool. I could probably pull it off. There's a lot of books. Although, oh, my glasses broke.
I'm immortal, but I can't see.
Yeah. I finally had time.
Imagine you're immortal, but you still have to get your prescription changed for your glasses.
Oh man, yeah. Like your eyes just get you would have just be blind at a
It's
certain point.
fine. Yep. No,
Dang.
freak.
Well, wait, but then you're not immortal because you're technically decomposing. Eventually, you would die because like that's what that is the decomposition of your cells.
Oh, that's like in Death Becomes Her, where like they're immortal but they're not.
So would you be like Voldemort and you're just like a spirit that like possesses a snake or something? I don't exactly remember how that happens.
I don't remember.
It's
how
been a
that
long
happens
time
either.
since I read those books.
He's in like magic juice or something. The no dead be gone juice for a minute. I don't know.
Yeah, those books.
Yeah. Have you seen Death Becomes Her?
No.
Oh, you're not gay. I forgot.
Eh.
Oh.
No, I'm not gay.
No. Yeah. It's a very iconic movie. You should watch it though. Actually, I think you would like it. It's pretty funny.
I don't even a little bit know what it is at all.
Oh, it's good. It's with Meryl Streep and no. What's her name? Goldie Hawn or something? Oh no, but it's so good though. Actually,
Maybe.
so good. I think it has Batman in it. I forgot who it is. I don't know.
Batman.
No, yeah, the guy that plays Batman.
Oh.
The old one.
Don't tell me.
Not the nipples. The good one. It might be.
Adam West?
No, not Adam West. That's too old. Like
He's the old one.
with Michelle Pfeiffer.
George Clooney?
No.
Is he
No,
Nipples?
he's Nipples, yeah.
I don't know anything.
I forgot what his name is. Well, I don't know either. I also could be wrong. It might be someone else. But it's good. No, it's a good movie. It's like it's good.
All right.
I'm telling you, it's not like First Wives Club or anything. It's really good.
I couldn't even. That's not even a reference I would understand either.
First Wives Club is definitely like I'm 40 years old and also divorced, so I'm gonna watch this movie with Goldie Hawn and such. I see. Yeah. I'm gonna pull it up right now.
Pull up, fam.
It's good. Pull up.
Oh yeah, but you got the back. We were talking about Easter and then some other shit happened, but yeah.
Well, see, resurrection. There we go, because that's Death Becomes Her, resurrection, Easter. It all comes together.
It all comes around. But yeah, you didn't feel sick at all after the first dose?
No, they gave me they gave me the shot, and like for 15 minutes, I could slowly feel myself getting tired, and I was like, oh, this is it, I'm dying. And then I just plateaued at tired, and then I went home.
Okay.
Yeah, I just drank a big Gatorade, and then I felt like a million times better.
Yeah, that's been the consensus I've heard with a lot of people, especially you got the Moderna, correct? Mm-hmm. No, yeah, you did.
Yeah.
A lot of people I've spoken to who got the first dose of Moderna just felt really tired that day. I had a coworker pull like kind of a dirtball move. The first dose they got, they like were scheduled to work, but it was like a last second thing that they were able to get their first dose. So the manager of the restaurant let them leave in the middle of their shift and just come back afterwards, and they worked the rest of their shift. And this worker was just like, well, obviously that's cool to do then. And so when they got the appointment for their second dose, they didn't request time off or anything. And then they got scheduled to work that day, and they were like just telling everyone, so excited to get my second dose, boo, boo, boo. And then like they started their shift, and then they went up to whoever the acting manager was, a different manager than the first time, and was like, hey, dude, wish me luck. And they were like, dude, what? And they were like, I'm leaving to get my second dose of my vaccine. And they were like, what? But you're the bartender. You're the only one who can tend the bar.
Oh, no.
And they're all like, well, good luck with that, because I'm getting the vaccine. And they're like, that's fucked up, bro. And they're all like, see you in a couple hours.
Yeah.
This week was kind of busy. Being back to work at the restaurant is very time consuming and also physically demanding, as I've mentioned time and time again. So I have a couple things that I'm digging, dude. Nothing terribly good. But I'd be curious to know. Hey, Angela.
Yes.
What you digging, dude?
Oh, man. Another throwback digging. I'm digging The Sims currently.
The video game The Sims?
Oh, yeah. Those life simulators. Love them. So good. I recently got an expansion pack for The Sims 4, where you can be a witch and you can do magical spells, and it's very fun. It's supposed to be like Harry Potter, but we don't talk about Harry Potter anymore.
We were just talking about it.
No, I mean, because fuck J.K. Rowling.
Who?
I don't know. I had to sneeze.
Yeah, I was gonna say Harry Potter wrote the Harry Potter books.
Daniel Radcliffe, yeah.
Doy.
Doy. Yeah, I got the expansion pack, and it's like, it's really bad, but also I'm having so much fun with it. Sims sucks, but also Sims is great. I've been playing it since I was a kid because obviously it's like, I feel like it's like the quintessential quote-unquote girl game because it's basically just like dolls in a dollhouse.
Yeah, you're just playing house by yourself, basically.
Yeah. So on the computer, but like they act it out. It's animated. It's great. But yeah, so the EA has gotten me by the fucking balls.
Got you by the scrotes.
Got me by the scrotes since I was a kid. So yeah, so I'd stay buying their stupid expansion packs even though they don't make any sense. And it's like, ugh. I just remembered. I hate EA. In the newest, I think it's Sims 4. The base game is like the barest fucking bones. Like you have like 3 shirts. Yeah, you got like 3 shirts and like fucking Machino shirts because I guess they did a collaboration with the brand Machino, which is like at Target or something.
Yeah, I'm familiar. They do. I think they either do Pokemon stuff or they just have cool Japanese stuff, right?
Probably. I mean, you wouldn't be able to tell from the stuff that they have in The Sims because it looks like shit. It's just like a sweater with a bunny on it. Yeah, it's whack. But I love The Sims. It's great. I'm also playing it on my iPod. Not iPod. Whoa.
Talk about throwback. God damn.
iPad, because it's for free. They got 2 free ones. It's not good, obviously. But, like, it beats... Yeah, exactly. The price is right, and it beats booting up my fucking computer.
Yeah, that's a big deterrent for me when I have to like fire up fucking equipment to play a game or something. It's just like I'd rather diddle on my phone. I'm already on my phone.
Plus, like, oh, my computer is, she's about to go. I don't want her to go just because I put so many stickers on her recently, but she needs some kind of cleanup. Anytime. Have you seen J-Lo singing the national anthem?
No, I don't think so.
Oh my god, when she goes see, she goes like see, and someone was like,
oh, is that like what my computer sounds like when it boots up?
Yeah.
That's really funny.
No, it's specifically my computer when I boot up The Sims.
Oh, that's even funnier.
That's
yeah.
my computer.
Yeah, 2 comments is one. I read a tweet where someone was like, everybody who plays The Sims plays it the exact same way, where they don't touch it for 3 years, then they play for 56 hours straight, and then never again until another 3 years later.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. Yeah. Oh, man.
Yeah, and then another thing is that what you just said is the exact reason I get so much anxiety about putting stickers on stuff, is because it's like I've had such bad luck. I'll put a sticker on something, and then immediately the thing becomes obsolete and dead.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of ready for it. A lot of these stickers, I'm like, no. I remember. I told myself, like, there's got to be a way to take off someone has figured out how to take a sticker off and preserve it. So I'll just do it. And then when the time comes, I'll just fucking get a scalpel and do surgery on this fucking computer.
Smart.
Mm-hmm. So
Makes a lot of sense. Certainly technology has come far enough that I could take this sticker that I like off of this thing and put it elsewhere.
Certainly.
People are pretty crafty.
Yeah, I gotta be able to do it. I'll fucking take the whole thing. I already know how to take apart that computer, so I'm like, I'll take off the plate that I'll take out the metal plate and I'll put it onto something else. I'm keeping those stickies.
You do have some pretty sick stickers on there.
I do. They're very sentimental. I have a whole bunch. One of them is of a naked dude. It's great.
I don't think I remember the naked dude.
Oh, he's like semi-naked. It's the drawing of the statue of David, so that's why he's naked, but it's great.
Nice. Yeah, I've got a drawer full of stickers that I've accumulated that I want to put on stuff that I'm just like, but then it's committed. And then that's where the sticker is, and what if I drop it on the floor and it gets scuffed?
Yeah, I only have one sticker that I'm like super worried about. It's the one where when me and Chi we all went to round 1 and we went in one of the Japanese, what are they called, the Japanese like photo booths, and we did cute stuff. Ugh, that's the only one that I'm scared of.
Yeah, that one's pretty. You've got like 4 copies of that sticker though, don't you? I've seen it all over the place.
It's the same sticker.
Oh, you just keep reusing it for...
Yeah, it was on my phone, but I didn't like actually stick it to it. I had a clear case, remember? I know, I'm a genius. EA is terrible though. Have you've never played The Sims, right?
Never played The Sims, but I'm familiar with the big stereotype EA has created for themselves where they give you half of a game and then charge you for the other halves of the game.
Yeah. And like a lot of the expansions are also not fucking finished. There's one what is it called? I think it's called like Generations or something, but like you can't, there's no toddlers. So it's like, but toddlers are, wait, please actually give me the toddler. You would think that it's like me, I kind of don't care because I don't really play with toddlers in the game because I don't dream of having children, but like it's a life simulator and you don't have children in your in your family's expansion pack. Hello.
That's super whack.
It is. It's very whack. So I never bought it. That doesn't stop me from buying all the stuff because I'm a clown. But the only things that I genuinely like go for are the pets expansion because I want kitties. Kitties.
Where is our
doggies?
Boy? Where is our boy?
Where is he?
He's under him tree.
Oh, under him tree, so cozy. I took off his collar today.
Naked.
He's naked. He's, oh my god, he's all natural. I hope we didn't like fuck up his fur because there is like an indentation.
He's had that collar on for a while. He's fine. It's just, you know.
He's got hat hair.
He's just got, he's got hat hair.
Cute. Little baby cat hat.
Yeah, Sims. I've never really messed around with the Sims. Like, it was always the same experience where, like, I'd go to my friend's house, they have it, and they're like, check it out. And they light their house on fire. And I'm just like,
why would you
all right.
House on fire?
Because they're fucking dumb. I don't know. But, like, it was always something. Yeah, it was boys, yeah. But it was always some shit like that. And I don't know. I would always just get a little overwhelmed about when in games where they kind of just, like, set you off. And they're like, all right, do whatever you want. And I'm like, well, what do I do? And they're like, whatever you want. Are you hungry? Do you have to pee? Yeah, sandbox games in general, I have a hard time with because I find them very overwhelming.
It's not sandbox, though. It's a dollhouse. Well, I guess that's sandbox. Never mind.
I think it's the same idea.
Whatever friends that you had weren't playing it right.
But, I mean, they were playing it the way they wanted to play it.
I mean, they were playing it right, but it's like, I don't know. There's only like so much chaos that you can do. You'd like light the house on fire twice, and then you're like, okay, well, I guess I want to be a pop star. And then you play as a pop star, and then you have a child that you fucking get the nanny with, and then the nanny does all this. It's fun. It's drama. You gotta make drama. I love these things.
Yeah, I remember my cousin had Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Oh, yeah.
That game was fun.
That game is fun.
And you do the same thing. You just torture the people at your park. You charge them like $1 million to get in, and then $1 million for every ride.
Yeah.
$1 million or a soda, and then you strand them on an island.
Extra long lines for what's it called? For long-lasting rides. That one I always thought was funny, where they're stuck in like an eternal line.
Yeah. And then they still leave the review like, wow, this was so cheap. They really could have charged more. I'm like, don't encourage them. Don't encourage me. I don't want to charge you more. I want the free theme park.
There used to be a Sims game where you were on a deserted island. It was fun. However, for whatever reason, you couldn't like romance people. I was like, what is this? I was like, this is all I played The Sims for as a horny teenager. Why can't they fuck? I want them fuck on a deserted island.
They always kind of blue ball the horny teens with stuff that's like halfway there.
Yeah, that one was weird. I was surprised just because like it was in every other game, just not that one. But that one was fun. That one was a lot more like, oh man, actually I have it. I might just spark it up. Oh wait, is it PS2? I think it was PS2. There was a lot of like crafting in it, which was really fun. It was like a survival game, but with The Sims. Oh. The only downside is that you couldn't fuck. But I'm sure that you can. I just couldn't figure it out because I was bad at games as a kid.
What was it called again?
It's called Sims Stranded. I think it's Sims 2.
But yeah, it is fun watching you play Sims over your shoulder sometimes. You come up with some kooky stuff.
I do. You do? You like the stories that I do?
Yeah, they're fun. I mean, more often than not, you just end up making us.
That's true. Yeah. Every time I go, yeah. Every time, every 3 years when I go back to a game, it's always just me and you. It's me and you, or like me and my best friend at the time.
Yeah. But speaking of friends and home building, I guess we should give a big shout out to our buddies, Cheeb and Sock Monkey, for being homeowners. Congratulations.
Yay! Now we can do game nights over there.
Yeah. Those of you who are keeping up with the Haunts R Us pod, a big contributing factor to the hiatus is that one of the founders, actually, if not the founder, and the editor made big adult moves, and we're all real proud of them. It's no easy feat in this day and age. In fact, some feel it's borderline impossible, and they pulled it off, and we're proud of them. So congrats, guys. Good job. We're looking forward to paying you a visit and seeing it, especially now that we're all juiced up and immortal and we can have stab fights or whatever.
Fuck yeah. You can like cough in each other's mouths.
Fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah. Share drinks. Just have a drink sharing party.
1 cup. Who's thirsty? Whose turn is it with the cup?
Oh my god. Yeah. 4 dudes, 1 cup.
What am I digging, dude? Well, I had a big salad the other day. It was great.
Ooh.
Yeah, Elaine had it right, man. Yeah. When I saw that episode of Seinfeld and she was like, big salad, I was so annoyed because I was like, man, salad sucks. But yesterday I had a big old salad. It was at my place of work, we have salad. And when I get done working, I just, a lot of times I make my own salad. And right now they're giving us half off of protein sides, so like chicken and things of that nature. So I got 2 servings of chicken for the price of 1. Bitch. I had I put all the lettuce. I went in the back and I grabbed the secret spinach that's supposed to only be for soups, but I know where they keep the spinach. So I stole some and put it in my salad with a bunch of black olives and a bunch of red onions and like 1 or 2 slices of tomato. Not enough to put me over my carbs for the day, but enough to know what's there.
Just a sweet treat.
Oh, it was so good. And I put ranch in that bitch and a fucking grip of cheese and a little bit of what's the trifecta of hot sauces? There's Tapatio, Cholula, and then Valencia. There's one with a V.
Yeah, it's like Valencia or something.
Valencia.
Like
They had a big jug of that one. It has like the yellow label. There's the white label. There's the Cholula, which has the wooden top, and then there's a yellow. I'm pretty sure it's like Valencia or something.
It's not, I don't get it very often, so I don't know.
I put like 3 fat glugs of that in the salad, and the chicken, and then a little bit of balsamic vinegar. Valentino. That sounds very familiar.
Valentino is a designer as well, I think. We gotta look it up. I think it's Valentina.
What's the TikTok where the girl's like, white Valentino?
Oh yeah. My white Valentino lipstick.
Yeah, you got lipstick on my
lipstick on my Valentino white bag. She's not wrong. If my daughter came up to me and said, I got lipstick in your fucking expensive ass white bag, I'd be like, you know what? I don't think I have children anymore.
Yeah. That begs the observation of like Vine versus TikTok legacies, you know? How many TikToks can you quote? Probably more than you think. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I'm sure there's some quotable TikToks, but Vines, there's some quotable Vines. Yeah. There's lots of quotable Vines. Like, the only TikTok that comes to mind is the Da Vinci.
Da Vinci? Yeah. That is a good one.
And then there's some, like, trends where there are a lot of really good ones, but...
Yeah, I feel like a lot of it is the same thing, but, like, people are just mouthing it. It's like, there's, iconic, I guess. There's iconic, like, sound bits, but there's no, like, one iconic person, it would seem. So far, aside from Da Vinci. Yeah, I can't pass any road work ahead signs without thinking in my head. I sure hope it does.
I sure hope it does. Yeah, there's so many good Vines. We don't have to go down the quote rabbit hole necessarily, but wow.
Yeah, I don't. But it could just be because we're fucking disgusting millennials, so we're just old fogies. I'm sure our parents are always like, haha, where's the beef? LOL. Well, not LOL. They would just actually laugh.
Yeah, I mean, maybe they're saying LOL now that they're all on fucking Facebook moms.
Oh my gosh. Laughing my butt off.
LMBO?
It's always LMBO because they don't want to say ass. Say ass, Margaret.
Say ass, Mom. Come on. You earned it.
Come on, Denise.
Don't say my...
I'm sorry.
Don't dox my mom.
Oh.
She doesn't post a lot of statuses. She mostly just posts pictures of food she eats.
You can cut out her name. What's a good mom name?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can say my mom's.
Come on, Linda.
Linda's a good mom name.
It is. It is both Latino and white.
The two races. But yeah, I ate that big salad. It was great. And then today I had a kind of a salad as well. But it wasn't a big salad. That big salad was killer. I'll probably have one tomorrow after work.
The big salads hit different, man. Small salads, side salads, fuck that. That sounds like you're trying to do something. Big salad, you're like, I'm trying to eat.
When you can get those big fucking forkfuls of lettuce and stuff, like with the side small salads, it's like usually in a shallow bowl. You can't get good forkfuls, but when you got a deep fucking bowl and it's got like the gobby dressing in there, and you can get big fucking forkfuls of lettuce and olive and tomato and cheese and chicken.
The chicken.
Yeah, the chicken.
Big chunks. Hearty chunks. I'm a nut.
You're a little nutty, all right.
Fuck you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's what's been on my mind. Like I said, I'll probably have that tomorrow as well. We finally got around to going to that Costco Business Center today. Oh, shit. I was pretty into that. I mentioned many weeks ago we got the Costco membership, and that up the street was a Costco Business Center, which is different than the Costco wholesale. People sleeping, dude. It was like dead in there.
Don't even tell them, man.
And then they have a food court, and there was like no line to the food court. It's like nobody knew there was a food court there. We just waltzed right up and got fucking some dogs. And there was a girl working there. Because of COVID, you can't go to the soda machines yourself. So this girl had the best job in the world. She was behind like a screen, and you walk up and you go, "I'd like a soda, please." And she gets the soda and gives it to her, and that's her whole job.
I'm sure there's a rotation, but like that's the job I want.
Dude, I was so jealous. I was just like, dang.
You know that there's someone being like, "I want an Arnold Palmer, please."
Oh, there's people particular about fucking everything. Screw them. They're like, "I want 6 ice cubes." I know it's funny, but I'm being serious. I want 6 ice cubes, 1/4 Pepsi, 1/4 Diet Pepsi, 1/4 Sprite, and 1/4 Orange Fanta.
I hate that shit.
I really feel so bad for assembly line people, like in food places like Subway and Chipotle, and more recently the pizza places like Blaze. And
the customizability just leaves so much room for customers to be like, "No, you're wrong. I want something else, man."
You call that a scoop? Give me a real scoop.
Give me a real scoop. It's too expensive for you to give me a small scoop.
You're not charging me for that first scoop. That wasn't a real scoop. I want a real scoop and that other scoop you did.
Got a headache already. Ugh, no.
Yeah, I feel for those people. That's a garbage can gig.
Yeah.
But the Costco Business Center is fucking sick. They have so much shit in bulk. They have like most of the stuff from the Costco wholesale. They don't have clothing, and they don't have like fucking playground slides or like outdoor inflatable swimming pools or anything. But they do have bulk snacks that you would have in an office building, like huge boxes of individual bags of chips and like cases of drinks and like all kinds of good shit. It's all, and then they also have like catering stuff like plates and coolers and things that you would, they sell like the fucking grills that you can grill asada on and whatnot.
I genuinely want to go back for those Mucho Mango Arizona teas.
Bro, I love crunching the numbers on that shit. Because you could get a case of Mucho Mangoes and they're only like 70 cents each. Yeah. Or less. Like maybe like fucking 50 cents each or something.
It was 67 cents each, but they sell them at the gas station for like $1 something.
Dude,
bitch.
You get a case of them and then it's just like, yeah, so I've got a dozen Mucho Mangoes, but in my life, I will drink a dozen Mucho Mangoes and I'll be saving scratch.
Exactly. For how much sugar is in there, it lasts like, what, 2 years?
Easy.
I can eat a case of Mucho Mango in a month.
Last time we went to Costco, I convinced us to get a case of the sugar-free Monsters. A sugar-free Monster at the store is like $2. Maybe if you're lucky, you'll get like a 2 for $4 deal or like a 2 for $3 deal. With the sale they had going on, you get a case of them, they'd come out to 70 cents each. I said, bro, hold me back from buying 2 cases of this shit right now. Because I love these sugar-free Monsters.
This is an extremely Capricorn conversation.
What?
Yeah. You're like, I saved so much money.
I did. It was great.
I mean, I too like saving money, but it's funny.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong.
You love saving.
But I'm living my truth. I like to save money.
And drink sugar-free Red Bulls.
Fuck yeah. Oh, they did have sugar-free Red Bull there, a case of them. That was a little frustrating, though, because they sell them in, like, different sized cases. Like, they have the 8-ounce cans or the 12-ounce cans or the 16-ounce cans. And, like, they're all about the same deal per fluid ounce. Because they break it down for you. Like, you could get a case of the 8-ounce cans, and they come out to about $1.60 each. But you get more cans, obviously. Or you can get a case of the 16-ounce cans, and they're double the price of whatever the 8-ounce ones is. And it's just like, I'm paying the exact same price for the liquid. It's just the size of the receptacle that they're put into. Anyway. Costco Business Center, man. If you got one near you, check it out. It's the spot, dude. It's where we're going to do our grocery shopping from now on. Because they had most of the same groceries. They didn't have the hot rotisserie chicken, which is upsetting. The other Costco is still there. We can go there.
No, it's great. If you ever want to pretend that you work somewhere, just fucking go to the Costco Business Center and get the aprons.
They got the fucking hipster barista aprons. They're made of denim, and they have, like, fucking belt straps on the loops.
That shit looks cool. I just want to, like, walk around like that. I'm like, yeah, I'm working.
Yeah, man. People just come up to you and, like, assuming you're working wherever you're in front of, just walk around with, like, a tray of samples.
Tell them to fuck off. And then when they look for my manager, they'll be like, they've never worked here before.
Oh, man, I love reading those horror stories of, like, I don't work here lady situations.
Oh. Yeah, those make me uncomfortable. Because it's like, it's hard to be like, I would just tell them to fuck off. Because then it's like, they think that you're someone who's employed here. So if you say fuck off, then they're going to think that they're, like, entitled to your time. You know what I mean? Like, people treat people who work in service, like, very weird and different, as opposed to, like, a stranger on the street. They feel like they can confront you and, like, tell you what's what, or, like, push you because you can't do anything because you work there. And it's like, bitch, I will fight you.
Yeah, I was reading a Reddit post about a guy who's like, hey, don't just stand up for them, because they'll assume you work there and they'll act all tough. And then when they find out you don't work there and you can fight them, watch that tail go so far in between their fucking legs suddenly and realize that they can, in fact, be held accountable for being a little bitch.
Yeah, that's genuinely what it is. They'll talk all kinds of shit, and then one stranger that isn't a part of the conversation will be like, shut the fuck up. And they'll be like, oh, who are you even? And then they shut up and they leave. Yeah. They act all indignant. They're like, well, I don't need it. Never in my life. Man. Fucking fuck off. That one video of, I don't know if she was Latino or, like, Native American or something, but some white lady is, like, going off on her, and she's like, fuck off. And, like, she won't go away, and so she slaps her, and the lady's like, what lipstick?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she just breaks. She blue screens.
She's like, you hit me. It's like, yeah, I hit you.
Yeah, that's the with that Native American woman, right?
I think she's Native American. That's my favorite video.
Yeah, I think I know the one you're talking about. It's very satisfying.
It is.
The woman, like, can't comprehend. You hit me. She's like, yeah, fuck you.
Yeah.
You were in my face. Get away from me.
I'll call the police. It's like, you're going to call the police? Well, you're going to tell them that you were getting in my face? Stupid. I love that shit. I'm going to call corporate. I'm like, okay, you call corporate and you tell them that you were yelling at me and calling me a piece of shit. And then they won't do what you want. Because it's against the rules. That's something else, but still. That's one good thing about working at this new-ish job, and also being one of the head honchos, is that I can tell people no. Did I tell you about a couple nights ago? Some dude came in trying to be like, oh, I want 20% or I want a discount because I got something from here and it didn't work out. And I was like, no, there's no satisfaction guarantee. And he's like, oh, but like, what? And I was like, well, if you got this and it got fucked up, you can, there's a warranty on it. And he's like, yeah, last time I came here, or he's like, yeah, but like last time I came here, they told me that I needed to call the company. And I was like, that's the warranty program that I told you. Mind you, we're closed. And I was like, yeah, that's what that is. If you have the receipt, just go fucking email them. And he's like, can you help me? And I was like, no, we're closed. You can come back tomorrow and I can help you, but we're closed. And he's like, oh, see? And I was like, it's not see. I'll help you tomorrow. These are not the business hours. It was fun. It was very nice. I love having confrontations with people like that.
Man, yeah, they think that just because they're in the building that they're still entitled to stuff. It's like, no, dude, hours of operation that happened at the restaurant a few nights ago where it was past close, so the kitchen was closing down everything, and my last table had already closed out. And so there were 0 tables open, so the kitchen was closing. It was literally like 30 minutes after we had closed.
Mm-hmm.
And then the table like calls me over and they're like, "Oh, so and so wants to order a to-go dish." And I was like, "What does she want?" And they're like, the restaurant where I work has a deal where you can get like a cold dinner for a discount price. And I was like, "I can get you one of those cold dinners for a discount price." And they were like, "Let me ask my husband." And they were like texting and they're like, "He'd rather have it hot." And I was like, "Well, I'll see what I can do." Because sometimes they'll have like leftover stuff that I can just go and get. And then I went in the back and I was like, "Do you guys have any fucking spaghetti?" And they're all like, "No." And I was like, "Yeah, probably." So I go back out and then like the alpha lady that was in the group was like trying to start bitching me out, where she's just like, "Well, we're still in here, so we should still be able to get stuff since we're still in here." And I was like,
No.
the kitchen is the same amount of closed. So sorry.
Yeah.
I'll go grab you one of the cold ones if you want. But like it's very funny to me when customers like think that just repeating their case as if I didn't just address it exactly is the answer, where she's like, "Well, it's just that we're still in here, so I don't know why they can't just make it for us since we're still in here." And I'm like, "Because we're closed and they turned everything off and we're closed, so no." And she's like, but what I don't understand is that we're here." And I'm like, and yeah, okay. So do you want me to get you a cold one?
So, yeah. Oh, ma'am, I understand that you don't understand, but no.
Yeah. Like, I've never had the moxie to straight up say it, but there have been so many times where I'm like, I've given you all the information I can give you, and you can keep repeating yourself, but the answer has been laid out, and we can only move forward if you just accept this information and either choose a new path or accept that your path has come to an end.
Yeah. I've yet to do that. I think I told you about it. I definitely told you about it earlier, about the people that like wasted an hour of my time because they couldn't take no for an answer. But also I was being nice because they were ready to fight. And I was like, I'm not trying to fight. Also, I'm baby. I haven't been manager for a long time. But now I know that the answer is just no. Because I was like, well, maybe they have like a corporate something. They can call someone, blah, 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 and it can be off of my hands. The answer is no. It's just a robot.
Hey, man, sometimes the answer is no, and that's just the sad truth of things.
Yeah, they couldn't. Yeah, it took an hour for them to realize that the first answer that I gave them was the answer.
That's how it be.
Yeah. I'm excited for the new customer the new unsatisfied customer that does that, because I'm ready. I'm ready for them to be like, well, your manager. It's like, well, manager's going to say no. Well, their manager. That manager's going to say no. Well, the corporate's a robot.
Yeah.
So the answer is no. My old manager had a very good way of doing it. It's really funny. Like, new manager is like, no, get out. Old manager was like, no, with rainbows. Get out.
A very valuable skill to have.
Yeah. I was like, how do you do that? Because it's like, how are you going to yell at someone that's being extra nice to you? I mean, the answer is that they will, but it makes them look really stupid when they're going like, unfortunately, no. Yeah. I have to say no to a lot of customers.
I mean, admittedly, your return policy is unconventional compared to that of others.
Yeah.
But it's appropriate for your industry, but it's still like everywhere, like a disgruntled customer will come with the same energy and same approach and get their way literally everywhere else.
Yeah.
And the fact that they can't get it here is just a lot for them to take in.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of why I expect the fight, but it's still annoying. I don't know. It's like human to human. What the fuck makes you think that I want you to be yelling at me right now? You know what I mean? Like, if you take a step back, it's like, okay, you're yelling at me and I'm still saying no. Don't you think maybe that's just because I literally can't do anything? Like, I don't want you to be yelling at, I mean, sure, sometimes I do, but most of the time, I don't want you to be yelling at me. I have other things to do. Please go.
Yeah, including not getting yelled at.
Yeah.
By you, at least.
Someday we'll have to do it.
Someday you'll be replaced by that very same robot.
Nice.
And that'll be cool.
That'd be cool.
Yang gang.
Yang
You be
robot.
Replace me with a robot and give me $1,000 a month, please.
Yeah, that's all I need. That would actually be very good. Every month, $1,000, easy.
Yeah.
Damn.
I could survive off of that.
Yang gang.
Yeah. Not actually officially
No.
pure Yang Gang. In fact, I'm actually a little bit resentful of that man for dividing up the Democratic Party. But that's neither here nor there. This is Morning Drew, the podcast about self-reflection, appreciation, and joke writing. Not about fucking hindsight, resentment, and fucking politics.
No, disgusting. Gross. Hate politicians.
Not a fan.
No. Even like, yeah, never mind. I'm not going to talk about it. I was going to say, like, even when you find one that you like, they always end up fucking doing something.
They're all, yeah.
All fucking crooked.
They're all crooked. How do you, that's just the personality type you have to get into that position. You have to be a psychopath. It's a joke that's been done time and time again. I've seen it a couple of times, but it's like, you see the state of the world, you see the magnitude of that position, and you think to yourself, you know who'd be a good fit for that? Me. I would be so good for that, don't you think?
Don't you think? I want you to pay me to be good at that job.
Yeah. And then you lie, cheat, and steal, and you get there.
They're literally like, pay me to get the job. Hey, fund me getting my job.
Oh, yeah, the fucking begging for donations and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I never fucking vied with that. I was like, you don't need my fucking donation.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah,
in some cases they do. You know, the Big Bernie situation where it's like he's like entirely funded by donations or whatever. But I don't know his whole story. I don't know anything. Were you digging anything else this week? Was there anything else you were digging?
What was I digging?
Have you eaten any good foods? You've been eating a lot of wraps.
Oh, fuck yeah. Back on your big salad. I've been eating big wraps. They're
She's
just
been
like
rapping.
healthier burritos. Delicious. Love that shit. There's, I don't know if I should talk about them.
Just don't. Just say that you've been getting wraps.
Okay.
Just say the type of wrap, I guess. You don't have to say the name of the establishment. Then they'll know exactly where you work and they'll come berate you.
Be mean.
Hey, listeners, I got a word for you. Be nice to my girlfriend, okay? Don't go to her store and start telling her things about the toys that she sells, all right? Be nice. All 20 of you.
Ew, now they're gonna be mean. It's okay.
Hey,
No.
be nice.
Fucking wraps, dude. Them shits is good. I recently discovered a place that has some really good wraps, and they have usually, obviously, like places that have wraps, or like any place in Los Angeles that like is even kind of healthy, they tend to like go gun-ho with the healthy. So like they don't have chips, they have kale chips and fucking sweet potato chips. We don't carry fries, we carry fucking zucchini fries or some bullshit. I don't fucking know.
That shit sucks.
I hate that shit. I found a place that has wraps, some healthy, some not, and french fries, as well as the fucking stupid healthy like kale chips and whatnot.
Sounds great.
It's delicious. They have a BLT wrap. Bacon, lettuce, tomato, and avocado wrap. Bitch. So good. I ate like 3 of them motherfuckers in like a couple of weeks, or in like a week. I had it for lunch like every single day.
Oh, I love getting on those kinds of benders like that where there's just like the one new spot next door to where you work that you're just like, guess where I'm going again, bitch.
I'm going to get some wraps. Yeah. But obviously it's expensive because it's in LA. So yeah, so we bought a bunch of stuff to make wraps, and now that's all I've been eating for the last couple days. Surprisingly, despite it being a giant tortilla and like putting chicken nuggets in it, I lost a few pounds.
Yeah, all them healthy greens.
I love spring mixed greens. So good.
They're pretty solid, right?
Good. Solid. Just put fucking glob of mayo on that bitch. Oh, big salad.
Okay, well now we're suddenly approaching not healthy territory.
Well, it's just the glob of mayo, and that's it. It's not like cheese or anything in there. Fucking putting french fries and shit on it. Although,
that don't sound too bad.
I don't sound too motherfucking bad. But no, it's good. Very good.
I love a wrap.
Love wraps.
When I worked at a deli, inside of a supermarket. It was one of my first jobs. They updated the sandwich board to include wraps, so we were supposed to make wraps, and I did. Mm-hmm. But the sandwich board, the area that represented wraps said it's a wrap, but there was zero reference to like movies or anything. So it literally just said it's a wrap. So there's no reason to believe that it was a reference to the phrase. It just was just like, it's a wrap. These are the wraps. These are wrap. That shit always kills me.
Really
Every coworker I can point it out to, I was like, look at this dumb sign. It says it's a wrap. They're like, yeah, that's a thing. I'm like, prove to me that it's a thing. All it says is it's a wrap.
I love that shit.
And then the sandwiches just said sandwiches. It didn't say it's a sandwich. It just said sandwiches. There was no theme of fun sayings going on.
Oh my god. I can't think of one quick enough, but I love it when like businesses just miss the mark on like any kind of puns.
Yeah.
So they'll be like, holy moly, it's a cannoli. And I'm like, you could have just said holy cannoli. Stop.
Yeah. The big one I remember seeing on Twitter was like Pringles was like, oh, it's Pringles, miss.
Oh yeah, Crinkles, miss.
And the dude it was just like, you dropped the bag so fucking hard. Crisps, miss.
Crisps.
You could have said crisps, miss.
Could have even said chip, miss.
Chips, miss.
God. Pringles, miss.
It was something whack like that. I don't remember specifically. There's a tweet out there somewhere. I don't remember.
So funny. They always miss it. I feel like maybe the people who are doing the like advertisements or something, like whoever's job that is just on a deadline and they can't think of it or think of anything under pressure. It's funny. Even holy moly, it's a cannoli sounds right.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
Like holy moly, guacamole. Could have just said holy guacamole.
Yeah, holy guacamole. Yeah, exactly. Well, they still made a lot of money, I'm sure. And I'm over here slinging my bullshit for $0.00.
We get some good puns sometimes. You have some good puns.
Me?
Yeah, you.
I try.
I think you succeed pretty well. I think I told you, like, yeah, I did tell you. We're just reliving conversations. I think you'd be good at making like little jingles for children or for advertisements.
Yeah. I mean, I guess that's one way in which I get it, because I understand like rhythm and beats pretty well. Not beats like drum beats, although I do play the drums, but like like movie beats or sound beats and stuff. And so I'm pretty good at like doing song parodies on the fly, just because like I know like what syllables to use when and stuff. I don't know. Like it comes in good handy with our cat. I sing a lot of songs about our cat named Dwayne. But I think that's par for the course. I think everybody sings songs about their cat named whatever their cat's name is.
Definitely. Another Vine. I want to see that little boy.
Here he comes.
See that little boy. There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Had a heavy hand in me wanting to get a cat. Was that Vine where they're just singing about their I want to see my little boy.
Here he comes.
Fuck
so
yeah.
wholesome. We stay doing that. He's so cute.
Yeah. But yeah, there have been a lot of running gags I've had with friends over the years, just because like John, Eric, and Michael will know about and Roy as well will know about the big chicken parmesan gag that we had going for like years, where like any song we heard, like one of us would start singing about how we got chicken parmesan for dinner, but there was too much, so we brought it home for lunch later. And that was the plot of every song.
All right. I'm laughing because you're laughing, but I don't get it.
Like Queen would come on the radio, and it's just like you get the chicken parmesan, and it's just like, ate too much, I'm gonna take it home and bag it up for lunch. Eat it, I'm gonna chew it, I'm gonna swallow it down, and I ate just way too much.
I see.
Are you ready for the microwave?
How long do you need to heat?
Oh no, that rhymes with beat, so you would save heat for when it rhymes with beat.
Oh.
Out of the oven, the chicken strips.
Alright. It's funny, y'all.
Hope I didn't use too much heat. Yeah. Having chicken parm for lunch. Chicken parmesan for lunch. Yeah. That's the big example.
That is a good one.
Can anybody find me chicken parm for lunch? Dun, 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 dun. Ooh.
That's funny. I see now. That's a fun inside joke.
Can you bring me doggy bags? I ate too much. I can barely stand on my feet.
Wow. He wiggles so much when he's laughing.
Give me a song. I'll sing chicken parmesan. Tell me a song that you know that I know.
That I know that you know. Oh geez. Smoke on the water. No.
I mean,
What's the one? Fuck. What's the one? The
by Deep Purple specific.
No,
Black Sabbath.
That's the one Black Sabbath song that we were doing with Dwayne.
Oh, so many of them. Oh, NIB. Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's the one.
Some people say that I got too much lunch. I have to take some home, eat it for breath. Forever with me till it's supper time. I'm too hungry, I just got to be real. This chicken parm my butt, it's got my tummy filled. My tummy is filled. Oh yeah. All right.
Dwayne's like, what's happening?
Oh yeah, because I'm accidentally singing too good. I hope I'm singing good.
He hates it when we sing good, and he hates it when we dance good.
Oh yeah, he's a Leo, so he wants to be the center of attention. He's like, no, only I'm singing.
Only me singing.
Watch me sing right now. I'm gonna fucking barf.
Disgusting.
Yeah.
We do that one a lot with Mr. Dwayne.
What?
That song.
NIB?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I mean, it's one of my favorite Black Sabbath songs.
Very good. Do you still want to do the little questions? I kind of
Nah.
want to see what's on there.
We can do one or two. So for the people at home, I had a bit of a backup plan just in case we didn't have anything to talk about, because there was a chance I was going to do this episode by myself.
I was falling asleep.
Yeah, we both kind of lost. Like, I did a bunch of open mics today in the last couple of days, and so I kind of lost track of my schedule. So as a backup emergency plan, I have one of these like fucking get to know me tag questions that you can just answer at random, which I may still do eventually, because with the amount of hours I'm putting in at the restaurant lately, it's fucking tough, man. Yeah. But, that's going to change pretty soon, probably. They're hiring a lot of new people. But I was just going to pick a couple of these questions at random, and we were going to answer them and discuss them. We won't do a lot this time just because we managed to put in a lot of work here, and I sang some songs about chicken parm. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do one, yeah, because it does sound like fun. So I'm just going to scroll down here. What is the one item you can't leave home without?
Oh, my chapstick.
Man, women be shopping, dude. You and your fucking chapstick.
I lose it every 5 seconds, but I need it every 5 seconds as well. Chronically dry lips. Best one, Aquaphor. Why? Doesn't have any fragrance, and it doesn't have any of the ingredients that actually dries out your lips. If you will notice, a lot of chapsticks have ingredients that dry out your lips because capitalism is terrible. They do the same thing with pads. They do the same thing with a bunch of lady stuff. But yeah, Aquaphor is the best one. Also, I love chapstick.
That was a bit that I was trying for a little while that I couldn't quite get there, where, yeah, every girl I know in my life, like, is in a constant state of having chapstick on them but not knowing where it is. It's like Schrodinger's cat chapstick.
Yeah. That's me.
Where it's just like, I can't find my chapstick, but I know I have some. It's like, well, then you don't have chapstick, but I do have chapstick. Where is it? I don't know.
No, it's because it's somewhere lost in our bag.
Oh, that fucking black hole of a bag you all have.
Black hole of a bag, yeah. It's even in this house. I have 2 chapsticks at all time. One of them is at its nib, and one is very full. I never know which one is where, but I always end up getting the one with the nib.
Yeah, my favorite Black Sabbath song. I feel like the obvious answers for me are the ones, like, the boring answer, which is like the phone, wallet, keys.
Mm-hmm.
If I had to think of something besides those three, I really feel most comfortable. I mean, you're tugging on my shirt because, yeah, that's true. I always feel like I have to have a cover. I can't leave with just a t-shirt on. Like, I don't know. I feel too exposed. Also body shame, but, you know, that's
just overweight things.
That's just fat people things, you know. And then the wind gusts your fucking shirt open and just creates a fucking titty window that everyone... Yeah, anyway. I always feel more comfortable when I have a stimulating beverage on hand. Oh, yeah. Like, I always try to have, like, an energy drink or a tea or a coffee or something, because there were too many times, like, in between age 18 and 24-ish where I was, like, falling asleep in class and, like, falling asleep at work, and very scary falling asleep, like, behind the wheel of the car. And this was before I drank coffee. At the time, I was still kind of like, I don't need caffeine. If the zombies hit, I don't want to have a headache. Now I'm like, just fucking eat me. I don't care.
You're like, the zombie's been hit. I need some caffeine.
Yeah, now I feel much more comfortable having a stimulating beverage on hand. So that's why I like having all these energy drinks around at a discount price. Visit your local Costco business. So that's my answer to that one. You want to do one more? That was kind of fun. Yeah. I'm going to scroll back to the top. Scroll back down. Boop. If you could meet any one person from history or currently alive, who would it be?
Oh, I hate that question. You can go first. I got to think about this one. I don't know any idols. Oh, currently alive or his... Dolly Parton.
You would want to meet Dolly Parton?
Yeah. Dolly Parton's a Capricorn.
Oh.
We would get along so well.
Yeah, you're so compatible.
We're so compatible. She's so cool. She also is very, like, pro-whore, which is fun. That's probably a mean name, but you know what I mean. She's very much like a... What is it? There's, like, a cute little story where, like, she... what's it called? She liked the way that, like, the town tart dressed. And and her, like, I guess her parents or, like, some people around her were like, oh, you don't want to, like, get involved with her. She's trash. And she's like, well, that's what I want to be when I grow up. Trash. It's so cute.
It's pretty cool.
I love her. Yeah, Dolly Parton.
Jerry Seinfeld, I would want to meet. Maybe we don't have as much in common as I think, but I would like to talk. I don't know. He seems nice. No, he doesn't. No, he seems very mean, actually. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if I would call him an idol. I'm sure I would learn a lot from him. Maybe not him. Maybe Stephen Colbert. I do like him. Conan O'Brien, maybe. We'd get along.
He seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
He seems nice. Yeah, Jerry Seinfeld, like, obviously it's like, they kind of say that a lot about celebrities. Like, oh, they seem nice, but in real life, they're not. Jerry Seinfeld is very much like no, he seems kind of mean, and he is kind of mean.
With him, it kind of seems like you get what you get. Yeah, but it also seems like it would be fun to get, like, eviscerated by him.
That is true. Yeah, I got... One time, John Mulaney, like, was irritated with me because I was trying to cross the street. Oh, yeah. And I was like, oh, my God, I just got berated by John Mulaney. That was great.
Yeah, I remember you were at the Glendale Americana.
Oh, it was great.
And you were just... I was not there, but just knowing you well enough, I know exactly what you were fucking doing. And you were just, like, moseying around the parking lot because you do that shit. And then, like, a car pulls up behind you, and, like, you look, and inside the car is John Mulaney. And he very, like, in John Mulaney way, just, like, lifts his hand and just, like, go ahead.
Yeah.
Well, clearly you're doing what you're doing, so please finish so I can continue driving. All right, well, this is fun. We can do this again some other time. I think those are some fun questions. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm just going to ask you I'm going to share with you a couple of jokes that I wrote, and we can call it a night, huh? Yeah. All right, cool. So here we go. It was Easter this past weekend. I've always been terrible at egg hunts. You ever do an Easter egg hunt?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, I've only had one successful egg hunt. It's when I was a sperm. They said it was me being born was inconceivable. I proved them wrong. I was conceived.
Nice.
I proved them wrong.
Nice. Found that egg real quick.
Here's one. My wife says she knew I was the one when I cleaned the shoes she had gotten cat hair on. She said I whiskered off her feet. Like whisked her off her feet.
Yeah,
You get it?
I get it.
Thank you.
It's cute. I could see that on a popsicle stick.
Hey, man. They make good money, those
They
popsicle
do.
stick guys. I saw that episode of BoJack Horseman, too.
Mm.
I was taking extra good care of the food I had planned for the weekend, but my wife threw it all away. She said, "We can't have a fridge full of food that's spoiled." I was taking extra good care of the food.
Oh.
And she threw it away. She said, "We can't have food that's spoiled."
It's even funnier the second time.
See? Sometimes
it takes me a second.
Sometimes you have to explain the joke to prove that it's good. I hate when my wife tells me when our food expires. It's like, spoiler alert.
Stupid.
That one got me. I forgot I wrote that one.
That's good. That I could also see on a popsicle stick. That's funny.
My wife and I use different units of measurement. She uses inches. I bet I'm bigger than that.
Oh no.
Unit is another euphemism for... Science has found that humans were apex predators for nearly 2 million years. I can see that in myself whenever I'm hunting down the best bargains at my local Kroger. Whoa, were those avocados 2 for $4? I'll take. My ancestors smile on me every time I berate the kid at Chipotle for my meat scoop being too small. I was an apex predator, goddammit.
I see.
Give me more steak.
You know, the only way you can see how they're shortchanging you is if you have your hand, your fucking eyes in the front of your face.
It's good that I keep holding the microphone closer to your face and you keep talking quieter.
I don't want it to be in because it's a bad joke.
It was a fine joke.
It's just to you.
That's all the jokes I wrote for the podcast. I wrote a lot of jokes for my stand-up act. In fact, I'm kind of killing it.
Nice.
No, I shouldn't say that because I'm just a fucking open micer, but I've got a pretty killer 5 minutes right now. I can't sit here and lie to you. I'm really excited for live comedy to open up again because I'm going to come out fist swinging. Push me swing into tomorrow, chicken. Parm, I'm not... Boom. Chicken palm, I got it for lunch. I ate too much. I'm taking it home.
Welcome to our Death Grips cover band.
Yeah. It goes up. Chicken palm. I forgot every Death Drip song besides YouTube.
It's the only one. Same.
Chicken palm coming out my mouth. Chicken palm coming out my mouth. You know Hustle Bones? It's a good song. Check out Death Grips, guys.
They're really good.
The Money Store is a fantastic album. No Love Deep Web is also really good. Death Grips. I don't know. They're cool. I don't know.
Anthony Fantango over here.
Yeah, I mean, every day I just prove more and more that I'm just some fucking Anthony Fantano fucking wannabe. I do be wearing flannels.
Yeah.
No, I'm pretty fortunate. I have a pretty good head of hair, and I think the genes are in my favor, knowing what what the previous generation has waiting for me. Yeah, I understand that it's your grandfather on your mother's side, and my he's doing fine for himself.
He's got hair.
Yeah.
Looks good.
Yeah. We all look good. We're handsome, strapping young lads.
Strapping young boy.
I just eat too dang much.
And even still.
And I'm fucking thick. Thick boy nation. White boy summer? I think not. Thick boy season year round in these parts, boys. All day, every day. But yeah, I think that's going to do it. Do you have anything else you want to discuss or talk about? Did you have any funny jokes you thought of?
No, I didn't have any funny jokes I thought of.
Okay.
No, I gave up that dream years ago.
Fair enough. All right. I think that's that then, gang. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate you. Follow Angela on Instagram. She made the thumbnails and stuff here. She's very talented in that way. At ThoughtCobell. the number 0 TCOBELLE. Hit that up. You know, her podcast is on hiatus right now, but they're gonna come back soon. At Haunts_R_us on Instagram, or watch it on YouTube. I'll have it linked below. I'm Andrew. Follow me on Twitter at Drew J Fahey, on Instagram at Tank J Fahey. You drinking water, right?
Can't drink water.
You drinking water out there? Yeah? You're not? You're not? What'd I tell you? Drink water, dude. It is just so damn good for you. Put a lemon in there if you must. It'll change your life.